What's going on, guys? Your boy Mike Lowy, KSM Trading 25 on Instagram. Today was another fire day. It is what, Wednesday? Let me see here. It's Wednesday, man. Oh my God. It's Wednesday. We're up 3,000 for the week. So, 3 days so far into the week. So we're going to go over the trades today. What we took was SPX and NVDA. All right. So we'll get started with NVIDIA right off the bat. We had a beautiful bounce, right? So game plan for NVIDIA before the market opened, right? Let's do the replay. Replay. All right. So before the market opened, this is what I'm waiting for, right? I'm thinking that as soon as we break above this 169, if we hold, we could take it up to 171, 170. This range, right? So go to the 2 minute for market open, and we get. Let me slow it down a little bit. Maybe I'll go a little bit faster. So this is happening. All right. Boom. We're obviously above our 169. Huge wick up. All right. That was our entry right here. All right. Wait for it. I think that was the trim. That was the trim right there. So right here we trimmed. And then right here, I see we're losing volume. So this stopped out right here. So this candle, it's kind of hard to do it on the replay. So right here, right? In the video calls 169, stop loss, go light, very early in the day and overbought. All right. So I say this because of this reason. It was overbought. So it didn't really break that strong to the upside. And then we came right back down, lost momentum, and broke to the downside. Um, so I kind of I foresaw that happening. And that's why we started taking profits. So at 15%, which is right here, is when we trimmed, right? So if you have two contracts, you sell one. And then right here is when I said break even stop loss for runners hit. So I'm all out. So, I made that 15%. And then my runners to go to TP stopped out right here. My stop loss was as soon as candle breaks and closes below here. Boom. And it did. It came down, closed here, and boom, I was out. And that was the other highest point of the day so far, right? So that's kind of how you could navigate that, right? Like you have to pay attention to RSI and how the candles are looking. It's not that much volume and it's starting to die out a little bit. It's not a lot of momentum coming in. So I'm not going to stay in it. So then, meantime, we get to SPX. This on the 2 minute was also a beautiful break and retest. So this we actually took straight from level to level. And then real quick, just to pull up the receipts, entered SPX puts here, large accounts only, stop loss 63.27, TP 63.17. Boom, TP 63.17 hit is when we entered, and then trimming here is when we hit right here. Okay, so this was my first trim on the 2 minute was this candle. All right, because I'm not going to be a dick about a tick. So this was very close. This was very close. So I took some off here, and then next TP, boom, was full TP, and that is when full TP hit. I'm out. Good shit. Entry right here, and TP literally just kissed. I mean, that was the most gorgeous freaking TP ever. And that's why you take profits. This is exactly why you take profits, especially if you see a candle like this after your downtrend. You probably could go long again back up to this level. Excuse me. So yeah, it's still only 9. It's 9:30. I haven't even finished my coffee yet. Oh my God, I haven't finished my coffee and I'm already done for the day. Look, trade your plan, not your emotions. All right. My girl got me this mug. So, like I said, SPY was gorgeous. SPX, um, gorgeous, right? Why do we come right here? Because that's a great bounce point, right? This is how I saw bounce, and if it broke below here and held, we take it down a little lower. But great execution. Like I said, always like now it's 9:50, so you go to the 5 minute, things start to slow down a little bit, so it's easier. But I usually don't trade that early in the day. I only did today because it was easy setups. Meta, Meta almost got me now. So look at this, right? So I wanted Meta. I was actually loading Meta, and I just saw like first off, this is terrible. So I was like, all right, nope. And then we break above and close. So now I'm like, all right, let's wait for the retest. Well, then waiting for the retest, we get this candle right here. Now, that's not a strong candle close. That's telling me that buyers were stepping in and sellers just came in and said, boom, And then sure enough, so I was like, I'm going to wait. And then it broke right through, closed below, and went down and has not came back since. So that is why you wait for your confirmation, right? The tip for the day would be to wait for your confirmation. SPY. Boom, break, retest. Okay, cool. Confirmation, go. Right? Break, retest. Cool. Confirmation, go. SPX, break, retest, go. This retest, this is your stop loss. See how tight that is? If it breaks and closes here, stop out. That's it. That's it. That's all you got to do. You don't need to have your stop loss way up here because you're going to lose a lot, especially on SPX. And then don't be greedy. That wick, out. I sold one here, I trimmed here, and then that happened, out, fully out. Um, take your profits, don't be greedy. Nvidia could have taken it down, but it's all right. So yeah, that's a tip for the day, and that is how we executed today's trades. It's a boy Mike Lowy, KSM Trading 25 on Instagram. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what other videos I give you guys or how I can do it better, and we'll see you tomorrow.